changey typey ones. So it can be daylight. It can be a couple different colors at the sides as well for like movie
This is
time.
such a good no context like
Fancy
start.
up the big light and then call it something else. It's still the big light.
White mode sucks. That's all.
Light mode is superior. And again, you all need dark mode because, again, eyeballs are muscles just like everything else in your body, and you have to work them out. Otherwise, you're a wimpy little bitch.
Otherwise, you're a little bitch.
And so I keep mine strong with light mode, and that's why I don't have to have
I
this
stare at
dark
the
mode
sun,
bullshit.
Travis. This is fine. I work my eyeballs out
Travis
enough.
is straight up staring into the sun like all those fucking like techno fucking fascists.
Here's the thing. All you people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna stare into the abyss, and the abyss looks back," and I just stare back at the abyss.
Is a void. There is no light.
Blinks,
Whore.
and he blinks because my phone is lit the fuck up. Okay, and
this is an
and I'm like,
incredibly
"Fuck you, little
long-winded
bitch-ass
defense,
abyss."
Travis.
It is.
As soon as you said more than 5 words, you lost.
You're homophobic.
It does nothing to acknowledge the sheer disgusting.
This is not the first time that I've been persecuted for my beliefs, and being a leftist and being
It shouldn't
correct
be the left.
early.
It should happen to you every day.
Genderman has been persecuted.
And again, as a leftist, I am
being white.
Right. I am right too soon.
Oh Lord.
I am right too soon, and one day when you all have dumbass
no.
Eye cancer from staring into the void? Oh my god.
Travis, did you just say that white is right? Is that what you're saying?
I said light. It's not white mode, it's light mode.
Welcome to session 22.
Oh my god! You made me fucking smoke alarm noise. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Hi everybody. Welcome on in to Terra Monstorum. Episode Who Cares?
Can I just say one thing?
I think you shouldn't.
I think you've said enough.
Oh, okay, I won't be sweet and adorable. Fuck you. How about that?
No, let him have it. Let him have it.
Cook, guys. Let him cook.
Let him have it.
If that's what he's cooking, I don't want it.
I miss you all. Even Riley, just a little bit.
We missed you too.
Yeah.
We did miss you. We don't anymore, but we did.
Pass.
My mental health has been poor without this little bit of stability.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you were about to say my mental has been poor listening to all
My heart was about to break. My fifis were ready to be hurted in.
No. It's not often I just get to sit in a room and watch the geese gaggle.
I'm gaggling my geese right now.
I mean, of course you would, Riley. You have a propaganda there.
Oh,
I do. I mean, that is rich coming from any of you guys.
Let us have it.
Too much. Too far. Too far. Hey, buddy. Too far. Okay.
Oh shit.
All right. Just to verify something, so that I have it in place for when we get into, fun, neat little things that I'm passing out from the last treasure thing. Ikar grabbed a hat. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Beans grabbed Tandor grabbed a book.
No, Tandor grabbed a necklace, right?
A necklace.
So it was Chemo that grabbed the book, and yeah.
Oh yeah. Chemo grabbed the book. Okay, so that means that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lovely bonding moment.
I was about to ask.
So
I was like, "Is that a cook? Did they grab a cookbook or?"
No. So you grabbed a necklace. Chemo grabbed a book. So this will be a fun one to read through. Max grabbed some precious metal.
True.
And I had dealer's choice.
And Adri gave me the lovely option of dealer's choice. So she got a glass marble. So,
but that Rowan intentionally went for, because
that intentionally went for, because trust me, I made sure it was thematic.
My precious, shiny marble.
There are also like a couple three new modules in the game now, so they may or may not come into play, and I hope people will enjoy when they do occur. So we'll see if this shit happens or not. We ready to go? Yes?
On the last episode...
Yes, who would like to give us a recap of the previous session?
Hi, it's me, Adrian. I'm gonna do the recap. Because I took notes! Woo! So, we took the compass, which was pointing towards general vicinity of Ikar's hometown, which took the group through and to Podzika, where there were crates of quote-unquote goods being taken somewhere that caught Max's attention. These goods are for an event. Kimo was able to get a peek at what they were. Ikar proceeds to vocalize his plans. Everyone agrees that... Wait, Max, vocalizes plans. Everyone agrees that stealing back things that were stolen is a good thing, because Travis said theft is good, actually. So the group heads into town to settle in, make some plans. Let's see. The group finds themselves at an inn where they ran into Ikar's icky poopy stupid head sisters. Is what I typed out. who spoke about a rock family heirloom that they planned to shamelessly take to the event.
I hoped everybody got the jokes about Ikar's family names.
There were jokes.
What were their names again?
It was Amber, and Roja.
Ambrosia?
Yeah. And his mother was Hema. Hema Goblin.
Okay. Okay.
Jail, but
Jail. Yeah, icky poopy stupid head sisters is what I went with. They spoke about a rock. It was a family heirloom that Ikar caught on to, and they were gonna get it appraised, which gets Ikar pretty riled up. So we kind of, change our plans ever so slightly to make sure that we grab that when we go in for the heist. So yeah, so everybody meets Ikar's mom, who seems to be suffering an injury, or an injury that caused what seems like dementia maybe, or memory loss. Could there be more to this? Question mark.
Oh.
So Ikar's family heads off. The group goes to the museum to do some reconnaissance during the day, and at night, infiltrate. So everybody successfully makes it to the payload, where, and I wrote this down as well, Ikar grabbed a hat and the family heirloom. Kimo grabbed a book, Tandor grabbed a necklace, Maximus grabbed some precious metals, and Rowan got her little bead. Blueberry-sized bead, sphere of glass with flickering light at its core, glowing. Myriad of yellows, reds, oranges, and blacks?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's where we left off, after we got to the payload and left.
Yes, that is where we did leave off. Where would you like to allocate that hero point?
I'll take it.
All right.
I'll take it because I'm proud of myself for taking notes. I just yeah.
GG.
Thank you. I'm gonna try and do better.
GG no re. And thus we have left ourselves back at the tavern afterwards, where I will distribute out the items into... I am sure that each of you will have taken time to sort of discover what they were, have a look through them. I think they probably each would have actually come with like a little card to say what they were. So I'm going to open that up. Would you like me to pop that into the party stash, or would you like to receive those items individually so you can gush over them yourselves?
Individually? Yeah, you guys? Individually? Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's do individually. Let us also roll a d20 to see in what order we're going to be getting this noise.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
Is that a thing? Is dice jinx a thing?
Yes.
Yes, there are dice curses.
Who's cursed? Where? Maximus.
Oh, dice jinxing. Okay, cool. Yes.
Oh, dice jinxing.
Alright, yes. So between Rowan and Kimo,
Go on, Kimo.
Yeah, it's a choice of who would like to go first. Who's on first?
Go on, Kimo.
Alright,
Yeah.
Kimo, I will pass you.
You owe me a Coke, though.
No, I said the jinx thing.
Oh, fuck, but you... Oh, okay. Touche. Well, there's your Coke. You got to go first.
That's literally not a Coke at all.
I'll remember though. I'll have a Coke ready for when I see you.
Okay, I will pass this then to Chemo.
I'll get a
It is
Pepsi ready
in your
so I can give that
inventory.
Riot.
I got something called Draxy's Recipe Book. This tiny recipe book was created by a famous Draxy chef, but it instantly resizes to fit in the hand and eyes of the reader. While most of the pages are blank and ready to receive spells, the first 4 pages are taken up by a complex seasoning recipe that outlines the casting of the ritual bonding meal. Which is a spell.
Yes, but it is a rituals, and it is not specifically for all of that. So
Interesting.
you now have a look into. You have access to a ritual, and a Draxy is specifically. Let me open this up.
Draxy.
This.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Oh.
Is a Draxy. It is
Oh my
a
God,
fairy
it's my
dragon
soul.
pixie.
Cute.
That's my soul. That's how I am on the inside, guys.
Followed by Rowan. I will be moving the item over. I'll scroll it all the way up to the top so you have it at the top.
Oh. Eternal eruption. Oh my. Resembling frozen lava, an eternal eruption is made with the same type of time magic, but is built to loop through time. Excuse me. Reforming itself after it's used. Determining the difference between the two requires a close examination to see a faint, repeating pattern of red runes. It is my precious!
You essentially have a lava bomb.
What the fuck? Frozen lava. Okay, so you fling the eternal eruption with the effect of frozen lava. Can I post this into the chat somehow? So that way people can click upon it. Let's see, chat. Boop.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yep.
Eternal eruption reforms itself in a container on your person to the one you most recently stored it in. 5d6 fire on a... Oh, okay. God, I just have so much in my repertoire. I'm so rich in
as a fireball, so
That's
it is
so
a 20
cool.
foot.
What?
It's a 20-foot burst that you can throw
I gotta show this to Max.
anywhere within 70 feet, and it's time magic. So after it does, it's 2d4 hours later it returns. So
That's so
nice little
fucking
piece of
cool.
fire. Nice piece of fire magic. Next is Ikar. I felt I was stuck between a couple of them, but I felt this one was the most fun. I'll drag it to the top here.
Titian's Helm. Repurposing and enchanting helmet worn by a battlefield commander can create a tactician's helm, imparting knowledge of battlefield tactics that feeds off your minor victories. Plus 1 to warfare lore. Jewel adorns the brow. Becomes charged each time you hit with a reactive strike. Up to 2 charges of reactive strike.
Ooh.
Invested.
You better link that into the chat. Oh shit. Okay, Tank.
Yep. And once per hour, he can use a charge. He can use a charge from the helmet and charge, move it, protect, or rearm.
That's fucking cool. I'm reading
Specifically
over this
for that charge
bonding
one,
meal.
because look at that.
Yeah, that's really nice. And you already have warp step.
Yep. Options to
Yeah.
get anywhere.
Yeah.
Fast. After that, I believe was Tandor with a 9. Yes. All right. Passing the amulet over to Tandor and scrolling it up to the top of the equipment.
Amulet of the Hellcat. Meow. This glass amulet is set on a steel backing shaped like a cage and flickers with an eerie crimson glow.
Ooh.
Magically sealed within is a portion of a Hellcat's ever-burning heart. While wearing the amulet, you gain a +1 item bonus to stealth checks made while in bright light. You can cast the light cantrip emanating from the amulet as an innate divine spell. And if you activate it, you get invisible pounce.
What?
You have to be in bright light. You become invisible, stride up to your speed, and then make a melee strike at the end of that movement. After making the strike, you are no longer invisible. If at any point during your stride you pass out of bright light, you are no longer invisible and must stop moving. You may make a melee strike if you have a target within reach.
Pretty much it's a, doing that allows you to also get, like, off-guard stuff. So.
That's sick.
I was just stealing junk. Like, I was just like, I want something gaudy and ridiculous.
Andor, this is
this
brilliant.
will be a fun item for you.
Yep.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
And this goes in the consumable slot for Maximus. Which you can give me a crafting check later to possibly break it down and have it be one of your shots you can prepare.
Yeah. I've already got like 6 bullets you guys haven't seen. There's no point in trying to.
More fancy
you guys
bullets.
Can wait until it. Yeah, you guys can wait until it. It happens.
I was looking at the bonding mill. Looks pretty neat too.
Yeah, and because it's, a ritual, it's not specifically just for spellcasters.
At what level would I be casting that though, Rocky?
Let's see if you have...
You have to pay for it?
Let's see.
What has different effects at different levels?
Yeah, let's see. One moment. Casting...
Sucks. Everything is pay to win now.
Let's see. You are able to heighten a ritual up to half your level rounded up. So, because you are 7 round up, you can cast it up to heightened at 4th.
Okay, which is good enough.
Yes.
Oh no, the critical failure. So your frenzy of vision is planned and the magic takes hold, but it goes wrong like a bad case of indigestion.
It's a very fun stuff, but that's at least sort of what happens for that evening. You all get your bits of loot, and we can actually move on afterwards. So, looking at... Here we are.
I'll move on, alright, already, I'll move on.
Alright!
With your time in Podzeka spent, with new gains for good or ill taken, soon enough your cart is taken on the rafts leading through the mountains. The passages wind and turn as they are pushed against currents from the river's divide much further along. Cold and cool, the waters run deep. Pockets of darkness followed by ones of light where flora and fauna congregate in a place closed off from the rest of the world. Is there anything you'd like to discuss between yourselves during these next few days of travel?
Good question.
Very good question. Hey, Rocky, good question.
Yes. Because it will be about 3 days to cart through the river.
Oh.
I would want to ultimately ask Icar, like, hey, so, like, was there any meaning behind the thing that we just stole, or is it just use your dad's and you didn't want your sisters to sell it? Is there a bigger point to this?
Might be. I'll let you know if I ever find out what it is.
Well, I think it was reason enough to take it from those hags.
Yeah, they're bitches.
So rude. Twirling marble between fingers.
Yeah, I think it's just unfortunate that the one time that their fashion has become a genuine problem, in a discussion. I wasn't there to assist.
Speaking of
Oh,
fashion,
don't worry.
you were looking.
We'll probably run into him again.
Yeah,
You'll get your moment.
You should wear that outfit you wore when we did the heist. You know.
I mean, this is objectively a better outfit.
The one
They were dressed up
wait,
for the occasion.
Wait, the one that Max and Akar chose? Is that the better
That's
one?
the one that he's wearing right now. So this is objectively better than what I was wearing.
Well, yeah, but it was different. In a good way.
What, is me wearing the same clothes every day, just washing them and so on and so forth? Is that a problem for you?
No, why does everything have to be a problem?
Me
You can't
you
can't take a compliment. We get it.
Ron, listen. He's always like this. If you talk about him around him, he's going to get so upset.
I was just saying, it looked, it's interesting to see him in something different. It's not every day we get to see each other in different outfits, you know?
Did I discover anything about the rock after I stole it?
That is a very good question. Give me 1 second to fix something right quick here.
You know what, Max?
No, I don't know what. Tell me.
He's lying. He knows exactly what.
I think your outfit would look good with like an ascot or like
Oh, what this
tie or
what about this this thing hanging by my neck that we got several sessions ago?
Yeah, I was about to
How about that, huh?
No, something different, you know?
I think it's a nice touch. Oh shit, I'm complimenting it. It
needs more, you know?
Yeah, no, it totally, yes, needs something more.
But that's...
There's plenty of pizzazz. Look at your outfit.
What about my outfit?
I'm just saying, you got the...
I have rope,
You got some nerves.
I have scarf,
to be talking.
I have coin, I have trinket.
It is very
I'm
gaudy.
a fashion icon.
Yeah, but you're not making a statement. You're just there.
My statement is comfortable.
I see this. I see this statement.
Comfort and maximalism.
Excuse me, what was that last part?
Maximalism.
What do I have to do with any of this?
No, you have nothing to do with this. That's why I look good and you don't.
I mean, you're objectively, like, you literally got insulted before. And,
I got insulted before because you have bad eyes.
No, because it got sisters.
That was.
I mean, say what they want. They're kind of bitches, but
Are you saying you agree?
they're not
with
wrong.
them? Oh,
they do have fashion taste.
they were wearing wigs. Do you wear wigs,
Yeah.
Max?
Well, no, it's
Have you
not,
have
it's
you worn
not
wigs?
customary
Have
in
you
Kobold.
When will you wear wigs?
It's not customary in goblin culture either.
Do you
Well,
wear
I
wigs,
apologize.
Igar?
That's not my purview. Although I want to know more about goblin culture, and I'm hoping you'll let me know.
Yeah, I'll fill you in on what it ain't.
They're little
It ain't
assholes.
wearing oddly colored wigs.
Little assholes.
It's mostly fucking off.
Well, let's see. Let me pull open your sheet, see if I can't get a good thing for you to roll. So, you can give me a nature, a crafting, or a mercenary lore check. To
When you got the
understand
lore,
the rock.
you're gonna use the lore. Just to get this right out the way, right quick. I mean, that's not great.
It's not great.
It's not terrible either.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's just not great. That's all.
Not great, not terrible. Are you fine with the 21?
Apparently not.
Okay.
And we're back.
With a 21, all you're able to sort of glean from at least the piece that you have there is that it is stone. It is durable. It has, some intriguing streaks of shiny black in it. And it has some decent heft to it.
You've gleaned it is rock.
You have gleaned that it is probably some form of ore. Though exactly what exact metal you might not recognize until you get someone maybe a bit more experienced with such things. But, it's probably fairly precious.
Max, you want to take a look at this? You like metal.
It's true. I was gonna say, I hope you find someone who's good at rocks and metal.
Right. Fucking build
Yep.
shit for fun. What do you got?
This is a crafting nature, or let's see if there's anything else that might be gleaned differently from a different character, because I love giving 3 options. No, it's either crafting nature or something of that sort.
Hey, I don't think I'm gonna do too much better than you. It sure is metal.
It's a heavy rock.
Definitely.
Shiny black bits in there. It's the heavy black rock.
Yeah.
If you throw it at something, it'll
That's
hurt,
what I was
probably.
gonna say. Yeah.
Probably is.
Could be useful.
Step aside 5s, a 10 is rolling. What is this rock?
This rock is, well, I'll sort of go through what Max is sort of figuring there. Max, you do know that it is definitely some sort of ore that is not refined quite yet. You don't know the process in order to extract the metal from within. It's probably a bit of a difficult process, and you usually like things that are a bit more quick to pick up. This looks like it's hard work. Hard work that requires a very strong arm to work.
Right, I don't like hard work.
However, Pandor, you do happen to know, because of the particular way that this rock is formed around this ore.
Mm-hmm.
This is some star metal here.
Ooh.
This is one of the star metals, one of the toughest star metals.
What?
One of the most durable that can hold an edge. Is durable beyond reason.
Skipper, my
and can crush through objects and constructs like nothing.
Holy shit.
It is adamantine.
Oh yeah, I know what this is.
Okay. Yeah, are you gonna tell us?
Wait.
Oh, okay, so up in this guy, there's the
Which guy?
stars. No, the
The
sky.
sky.
Yeah, you're
Up.
talking about guys, but who are you on about here?
Right, which guy?
This guy.
Okay, Ron, please help me out here.
Look
the-
up. Oh wait, we're not.
Up in
This
the
guy or that
Yeah,
guy?
there are gods.
this
We know
guy.
that there are gods.
The other guy's over there.
When God angry and throw things at the ground?
I can't say that my gods did that, but I don't know about any of your
sky
guys'.
starts falling,
Yeah.
and the rocks come down, and they.
Does
and
it
then
rain
they hit the
rocks?
ground.
Where does it rain rocks?
Oh, Jesus.
Usually, if
Oh,
you stand at the
volcano?
bottom of a ravine.
it's from the sky.
Well, yeah, anything's from the sky if you're at the bottom of a ravine.
No, it's from the stars. It's from way above the sky.
Wait, didn't Skipper mention star medals before? Skipper.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Star medals.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this rock.
They're from the sky, right?
Oh, they're past
What,
the clouds,
they're
yes.
from
That's
Skipper?
what I'm saying. They're above the sky. They're from
Why didn't you
above
say
the
that?
sky.
That's what Tender said!
You're spending all your time talking about some dude.
I wasn't
Yeah, I
talking
don't-
about some dude.
I
I
don't
know
know
what
what
you're talking
ravines have to do with this.
Nobody
Right?
even mentioned the
my
ravine.
God. It is from the sky. It is from
She go-
above clouds.
Above the clouds,
where
like
the
Skipper
stars
said.
live, and then the rocks they
It's-
come down.
It's believed that star medals that have been found on various continents and places were from meteor showers or other falling
That's what
stars.
I'm saying. The gods get angry.
It
They
does
throw
rain
rocks at you.
Not only in ravines.
Not just in ravines, all over. I said all over the place. Did I not say all over?
No,
the
you
place?
said specifically in
We're all
ravines.
through that
I'm pretty
too.
Well-
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. You're not
to-
getting the rock back until you apologize.
To be fair, ravines do make sense because after an impact as such, it usually does create a particular portion of landscape around it.
Well,
and
yeah, I mean,
then
if it's
time
big,
after.
If it's big enough, it does.
Big
the
enough
thing,
rock,
but then,
yeah.
You know, sometimes it's just a little, you know,
How big is
Yeah.
this rock,
yeah, it's
by
a
the way?
little bit of gravel falling on the.
This is
big
it.
one.
This would be. It's only a chunk, so it's only got about light bulk. So it's probably just like fist-sized rock.
Your rock is a muscle the size of your fist.
What-
So it would be a softball size rock.
What-
Yeah, I think I do.
Skipper, what do you think that Icar could do with this rock that might be beneficial? Unless, you know, it's only one piece.
You can make
It's-
bullets.
Accent.
You have enough bullets.
Mhm.
You
Unless
can throw it at somebody.
you can never have enough bullets.
That's true. I mean, you can never have enough bullets.
I get it.
Given
You only need one access.
maybe a little more time, you could probably make some interesting objects out of it. Looks to be probably about standard grade kind of thing,
So
but
this is enough to maybe potentially make
probably not.
I mean, you could just smash someone's skull in with it.
That's super effective.
Yeah, I can do
It
that
works.
from like 60 meters away with my gun.
Just tie a string on it and fucking whip it at somebody far away. There you go.
Oh, what? Like a meteor hammer?
No, like a rock
Get it?
tied to string.
Cool meteor hammer.
Yeah, someone gets it.
There's a rock tied to a string. You chuck rock at their head. It splits their head open. You reel it back in. It's like fishing.
Yeah, that's a meteor hammer.
I don't know what any of these things are. I am but a simple person wearing weird clothes according to you.
I
It
didn't
would
say
take some
weird, I said
time.
not fashionable.
Ah, my God, that's worse. Anyway, it's adamantine. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Do you feel like you got all the answers you need?
Where are we going? Or she sticks her head out. Where are we? Whoa!
We're caught in the river.
Icar's house.
Are we going to Icar's house?
Not his house, but in that general direction, yeah.
This is an interesting route.
Through the mountain is always cool and fun.
Through the mountains.
Yes,
secret tunnel.
Regular
Secret
tunnel.
Interesting tunnels, but after the few days that it will take to get through that, the caves soon open up into the bright sun, rocky slopes and cliffs leading down into a stretch of sand beyond. The raft will push its way down the stream at pace before taking its own stop at a calmer eddy pier, leaving you all to make your own way by the river or the dunes. Skipper will actually look between all of you expectantly. I do have a few new configurations for ways we can move about now if you'd like to take a different way aside from a cart. A cutter would work well down the river, but I can get to work on a sand barge if I have some extra hands to help run it.
3!
Or if you'd like to be more leisurely, we can go buy air balloon.
What? Air
I know what I'm
balloon?
voting for, but everyone else gets a vote. We vote together as a team.
There is a bit of a difference for each of them, so let me.
Rowan looks a little
At
confused at
least
the air
air
balloon
balloon,
bit.
the
Like,
other ones are
what is
not.
this air balloon you're speaking of?
Okay, so you know the sky.
Yes, I know of it. We were speaking very
You go
This
up
guy
adamantly
again.
about
Yeah,
it.
this guy
A rock-
right here.
This guy.
Okay, this guy, yeah.
Yeah, you go up in the sky. In a balloon.
In a, like inside a balloon?
Like the balloon pulls you up.
Oh.
You're in the basket.
Through the use of hot gases and a stretched canvas.
Oh my god, they're making it so boring.
No, I like the technicalities of it. That's interesting.
You know, like the little paper lanterns that you can make that float up.
Yes.
Same principle. It's a bit slower than a cutter or a sand barge. Sand barge would get us about as fast as usually what would with the cart, but we'd be following the river. Well, sorry. Yeah, well, the sand barge would be a little bit faster by the tiniest little bit. Maybe we could get there a little faster, but I would need a couple crew to help with the rowing, as well as handling the sails.
The rope.
If you want to row, I mean,
So,
I don't.
You guys are all
If-
forgetting the fact that there is a hot air balloon on the table. Like, I just don't forget that part.
I haven't
It
forgotten.
would be about 2 days by sand barge, 3 by cutter, and 4 by air balloon. With the sand barge, however, we might have some curious encounters along the way.
Oh, are there worms out in these dunes? Are there shy haloods? Rowan puts up hood. I want to ride the worm. I'll be right back.
I wouldn't use
not
that
seen
phrase
Dune.
ever again.
I've not seen Dune at all.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, we all went and saw Dune while we were out of the cabin.
Oh, more stuff my friends do without me. New podcast episode available. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, I wish you were there.
I'm sorry, my cat was
I
dying
know.
again.
You.
We're good. We're fine. I'm not upset.
I'm
at all. I
gonna
know
rent
nothing
a
about
fucking theater
Well,
the next time we
I
get
was-
together, and we're gonna watch
I was about to
both
say-
of them.
I was about to say you should be upset. I did the vegan banana bread.
you. I know. That's what I'm upset about. It's not. I don't give a fuck about Dune. I've seen memes. I know what the
Righteous
movie
fury.
is.
Mm.
Gotta
Yeah.
just, it's fine. It's fine. It's just,
Who banged on their desk? Was that you, Beans?
that was me.
That's amazing. I love that
I
you
know
haven't
the
seen
memes,
it.
that's
You haven't
it.
seen it, but yeah, you threw that in there.
Like that's it. It's like that, and
Mhm.
also sticking your hand in a box and it hurt, and
Pain. Yes.
and the spice must flow. I know that one.
Is there
And-
spices out here?
This is knife, chip, and shattering erasure, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
God. Doing my best here. All right.
So we all agree air balloon, right?
Yeah.
I'm on board with air balloon. I don't know how anyone else feels.
You know, I'm not personally too big of a fan.
You shot yourself into the air with Icar. How can you not be a fan of going into the sky?
Yeah, because I know that.
That was quickly.
Yeah, that was quickly, and we were gonna go into water.
Max, just say you're scared of heights. It's okay.
Max, are you scared?
Fucking excuse me.
I mean, are you?
Scared?
No.
Okay.
So get in the balloon then.
What can we do? How can we help?
Look, it's been a while since we were in the. There was sand beneath my claws. Okay. I kind of miss it.
Ron, he's a little scared.
You know.
Fuck you.
You know, I kind of understand, Max. I look at this. It's beautiful out here. I don't mind getting dirt between my toes.
Plus, it's really easy to shoot people in the desert.
What? I mean, it might be easy.
Oh my, yeah, we did it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we did it.
Yeah.
A lot. I've never been in a hot air balloon before, and I'm worried that this is my last chance.
Same, you know.
I was ready to change my vote because I thought it was adorable that Max, was a little bit homesick and maybe that's something I can help with. And then he started talking about the shooting people thing, and I'm back on air balloon.
It's not as easy to shoot people from a hot air balloon.
Because you've never been in one.
Well, no, because I haven't configured a sniper rifle.
That would be sick.
Just get good, scrub.
Sorry, my nose started bleeding for me again. What do you say?
I don't know. My nose is bleeding too. Oh God.
Is it still cold, but we're in dunes right now, so
pretty much it's warm-ish during the day, but there is still a brisk air at least.
Dunes can be cold, you bigot.
I've never been here in the dunes. I've also never been in a balloon.
You were in the desert like not too long ago.
Not with these. Look at how mountainous the sands are.
Not with a balloon.
Look, if everybody else wants to do balloon, I'll accept that everyone else wants to do that.
What everybody else wants, okay? I think balloon would be fun. That's all. If everyone wants to take a boat or some sort of cruisy type thing, I didn't listen to the options.
Yeah, it's also a case of the balloon will take longer.
It will.
But okay, we can take other methods, but I will be singing 99 hot air balloons.
What is that?
99
something
hot
from your
air
culture?
balloons.
99 hot air balloons.
That's something from the old culture you haven't told me about?
I know this song. I've heard of it before.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. All the bards play it. Very popular. It's it's from the 80s.
You know, my brother has never played that one, so I don't know.
So, if we take Hutter, we...
Fucking excuse me?
Wait, what? I missed this.
We'll take that back.
Tandor quickly takes the shrinking potion and hides.
Oh, it's
I don't have any.
Tandor.
I don't have any. The shrinking jam.
If we take Cutter, we could get toes between our sand. We can get toes between our sand.
The cutter's the one you take the river on. The sand barge is
sand
the one we
barge.
go over.
I totally knew this.
I'm going sand barge.
Sand barge.
I thought barge was boat. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
know, that's
They're both
right.
boats. Just both are boat. It's just sand barge is a bit more wide, and it helps going over sand and quicksand and loose terrain.
Sand
the cutter
barge.
does water.
So it's water, sky.
Water, sand, sky. Yes.
Sand. I choose sand. I
But
choose
it's a boat.
Lisan Al Gaib.
But it's a
Yes.
boat.
No, I do think the
On
river will get us there faster. So
No, the sand barge will be going through the land, because soft sand.
So it's not a boat.
It
Boats
it'll
are
have a
not
boat
hotter.
shape.
Oh, it's a boat shape, but it's
So
not
it's like
boat.
Howl's Moving Castle through the sort of kind of without the legs.
April will start going through.
Except in the way that it is not at all like Howl's Moving.
Yeah, I
Castle.
know. I was like, wait a second.
I thought about it. I was like,
No.
not at all.
I regretted it immediately the moment I said it. I cringed.
Yeah, it's kind of like a plane, except it doesn't go in the sky and it doesn't have wings.
Yeah.
And it's
I vote we take the
open-
sand plane.
Yeah, take the sand plane, which ironically doesn't go in the sky. Just like the barge doesn't go in the water.
What can we help with, Skipper, to get on this sand barge? Are we good with sand barge, or do we want to get there fast?
I'm okay with sand barge.
As
Nice.
I throw as I throw under, where's this incest banter? Here we go. That's what it'll kind of look like.
Neat.
Except without, some of the heavier ornamentation, but you get the idea.
Okay, that's plenty of space. Excuse me.
So it is a boat. I'm confused.
Sand
I
boat.
don't understand anything. It's a sand boat, okay. Sure.
The sand-
I'm a giant goddamn hyena, okay.
So like,
Like Howl's
picture
Moving
the.
Castle.
No.
So yeah, I'll get started on the sandbarge configuration, and who's going to be helping with the sails and the oars?
Oh, rope.
Sure. If you can teach me, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's see.
Okay, so now there's work. Maybe I'm changing my mind.
Why would say hot air balloon? You only have to do one thing. That's it.
Wait, do we have to blow?
What, are you spitting on the balloon?
Do we have to spit on the balloon?
Yes.
I mean, are we spitting?
Yes.
Are we hot pooing on that thing?
Yes, you hucked two on the thing. My nose is bleeding. My nose is bleeding. I'm gonna die. Hot air balloon. You just pull on the thing and you go up, and then you stay up, and then you hope. And then sometimes you go off a far wrong way.
Oh
and
shit.
You end up in cool places.
So it may take longer than 4 days?
4 days is with how it goes, with how kind of wind is.
4 days as the crows fly.
Can anybody make wind?
Max?
I
You make plenty of wind in your sleep.
I was about to say, it's like, it depends upon who's eaten the cheese recently.
I'm voting Max and Icar on that one.
Well, just because I use stink bombs does not mean I'm like you in my actual stink bombs. Thank you very
Throw my
much.
hopes.
What are you talking about?
Miss indigestion.
What? Listen. Yes. And?
Hey, good improv. Hey, good job.
Yes, and?
No but.
Thank you, next. Yeah.
Thank you.
I said you were worse. Not that I didn't.
So which
I'm not
route are we
sure.
going so I know how far in time we're going?
Going
Also
sand barge.
Yeah.
Sandbar.
And
Sandbarge, 2 days. Okay. Anything y'all want to do in those 2 days, you can hit your long rest buttons and refresh your stuff.
I want to maybe potentially blow us up.
What?
Stay with me now. I'm cooking.
I beg your fuck.
what fucking you cooking from the anarchist cookbook?
This is actually from you, Max.
Yeah, that's what I said. The anarchist cookbook.
Yeah. No, this is the Max cookbook. No, one of the days though that they're on the sand barge after they get it up and going, Rowan's gonna like pull out this detonating gear snare and curiously kind of poke about.
No, hey, well, no, don't touch that.
Wait. Oh, really? I was gonna try and learn a little bit about.
No, you do not want to activate that while we're in a enclosed space.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm just holding it with 2
Look,
fingers. Well, tell me
if
more
you-
about
if
this
you-
thing. I
if
just
you
wanted
wanna-
to learn a little bit more about these gadgets that you.
Oh, you can learn that when we take a moment and we rest up. I ain't trying to teach you while we're on the sandbox.
Okay. So it's probably safer for us to wait for some ale in the inn. Okay.
No, you do not want to operate one of these intoxicated.
Do you want this back, by the way?
I mean, preferably. I mean, I'll happily
What is it?
teach you. It's not gonna make much sense to you.
Well,
You're
that's
not,
why
you're
I
not a
was.
kobold, but
I was kind of intrigued.
What the hell?
A little intrigued. You can take it back. You can have it back if you show me how it works. I want to know.
Again, I
want
don't
to know a
expect
little
you
bit
to
more.
understand it, but
I might not understand it, but if I can understand it a little bit more than I do, which is like nothing, obviously, because I
yeah, I've tried to kobold explain it to you.
Okay. Here, take it. Hands it back. Very daintily.
Could you give me a quick crafting check though, Max? Please, Kate, thanks.
Anything for you, babe.
Is that the number I'm looking for? Yes, cool. Alright, I will remove the bullet. You've got the recipe.
Rocky,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
I can't do numbing tonic. I can talk, guys. Stop.
Oh,
Can you?
I
I'm
can't
not
do
seeing
numbing-
evidence of this.
Shh. I can't do numbing tonic as a daily crafting thing. Is
Ah,
that by design?
because it's not a food.
You're not a food. How dare you?
No, I'll have you know that Rocky's a whole ass meal.
Damn! Ow!
I got you, Rocky. Don't worry.
Now, if you'd like to eventually develop a meal that has a similar effect, we can talk.
I would love to do that.
All right.
That's
Well,
not right now.
Well, think on how what food might do something similar. So we'll get to that. Easy for me to figure that shit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not done with my daily preparation.
Well, everyone do their daily prep for whatever they want, and I'll just keep reading. I'll just keep going for this next portion as you do get through the couple days of traveling by sand barge. The sands break way to quite the city built up from the dunes. Its pale stone buildings and cemented facades adding a needed bit of coolness to the shade of the area. The markets are open for those who need to restock or shift their priorities, as the winter does not seem to matter here during the day, though those who have been here before know that the nights can become bitterly cold for the unprepared. The compass itself has since stopped blinking, maybe sensing that the lead to where next may lie elsewhere. Where do you all plan to go from here? Well, that's a very different thing to ask because we're going to have our first break here.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, yeah.
And look at the little creature.
Look at the little guy. Look at the little guy.
And the pause. I think we're all here.
Like I was saying, sometimes you gotta kiss the homies goodnight and then cut their dicks off.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, really. Sometimes, like, multiple times in a week.
Oh, Lord.
God, I'm like fully booked up, honestly, this week.
Booked up on a Sunday?
Oh yeah. All booked up.
Alright, well,
Booked up,
hopefully
waked
everyone's
up,
made
same
their,
difference.
everyone has made their preparations. It is still quite early in the day as I change the music back to what it's supposed to be.
I don't know, Rocky. It's 11 p.m.
In-game time, IGT.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. We're the Fremen.
Actually,
I
there
remember
is.
that song from the soundtrack.
I'm very distracted by watching Beeman do medieval quapping.
Although I do like the idea of Dune the musical.
Right. Conan gave us that, kind of. With the Oscars? The Oscars.
Oscars.
The Oscars.
Oscars.
Hello, welcome to the Oscars. Today's movie win is my movie, my wife.
There was a Shai Hulud playing the piano
Love that.
during Conan's skit, and it was great.
Well,
Doesn't even have fingers.
we are here in
Exactly.
Sabialdo, where you do actually have a large population of Circi. The funny fun bug folk.
Hell yeah.
Rest in peace, the homie Shep.
Shep.
We miss you, Shep.
Now, Ikar, these are your old stomping grounds. You probably know the best place to go if you need information, huh?
I do. Where is it?
I know. Where?
Oh, you know exactly where, as I...
So we all noticed the compass stop blinking?
Yes.
Is it broken? Or are we here?
No, we've reached our destination.
Oh.
You have arrived at your destination.
Who the fuck is that?
My
That's
nose.
the compass!
My nose is bleeding.
Ikar. The place looks just the same as when you left it. Still open-aired and simple, with the barkeep shuffling between the shelves to pull bottles to pour to patrons. The Circi garbed in wraps of clashing colored silks chitters at the entry of your party, motioning with clicking mandibles to the various open tables before a sweeping arm swings by to show a selection of drinks. Ales and the like do not seem popular in this establishment, with simple spirits and quick return distillations taking up the majority of the bottle space. This was the last drop, parked at the edge of the city where the sandy ground splits open into a dark pit below to only a few know where. And the only other patron, armored, scarred, thoroughly balding, bearded, nursing a drink and grumbling their frustrations into the steely mug. A dwarven mercenary which one knows by sight and another by story. Let me show the NPC. You'll know what I'm talking about. Yarn. Here we go.
You said one would know this person?
One would know by sight and one by story. Ikar, it's your old sergeant.
Hmm?
Well, I'm gonna go over to him and I'm gonna ask him what he's drinking.
Surprise, motherfucker, what are you drinking?
And he sort of puts down the mug, looks over, looks you down and up. Same as will I always do.
I am assuming Rowan has heard stories.
Yes.
Ikar, you're gonna sit down and you're not gonna introduce us? Rude.
Rowan, this is my old sergeant.
The one.
This is Sergeant Zanis.
Zanis. Was it?
Zanis.
Well met, Zanis. I'm Rowan.
I'm not buying your company drinks.
You know what? I was about to offer that I pay for a round.
My company's buying.
I like her.
I thought so.
Let's see, I've already had enough of this assault like 3 times, so...
Well, anything for this one here? The rest of you, what
and he'll sort of put up his hand, paddle pitcher.
A round for everyone, please. Nodding at the barkeep.
And there'll be sort of a chitter, and you see eventually the Circi will sort of go along, and grab a piece of a cactus and start using sort of a blunt end of a knife to pull the sort of just shear off all the little spines and start cutting it up to squeeze into various little bottles and pop into a contraption for a quick return distillation.
A man of taste.
It's fine enough for a buzz. Got enough sugar in it. Or had enough salt in my life. And the mug.
Would this taste like silver tequila?
Maybe a little less, so maybe it's more like, okay, I have to find the word for it.
Why did I just brain fart and want to call him Shazam? What is his name again?
Zonis.
Zonis.
Yeah.
Zonis.
John.
Jonas. Jonas.
His
Jonas
name's
brother.
John.
Jacob Jacquires bit.
All I can think about now is what we do in the shadows, and Nandor trying to remember his horse's name. He kept calling him
Jahan.
and it's Jahan. This is my horse, John.
So we should all take a seat, because.
All right, yeah. So it's not going to be quite silver tequila, but it will be sterling silver tequila.
Ooh,
This is fancy.
very fun.
I'm gonna throw it back. Not the ass. The shot. The drink. Just straight throw it back.
Yeah, you got to do the first one, and then you do the second one.
Yeah. Rowan's gonna throw the drink back and then throw it back. Just...
Try to keep friends for life, huh?
She's not gonna throw it back. Maybe after a couple of these, we'll see. Hell, maybe I'll roll for it.
It's not really, a party atmosphere.
Yeah,
No,
Zonis
yeah.
will just sort of raise a brow, like.
No, no, she's not gonna throw it back. Not,
Yeah, she
not
gets,
yet.
she gets like this sometimes.
just looking between all of them, and just Zonis will sort of speak a bit in that dwarven.
Ooh, do I know Dwarven?
Saying Dwarven.
Yep.
Ah, my mouse is dying. Hold on, do I know Dwarven?
Tandor does. Ikar and Tandor.
I know
There you go.
Dwarven.
There you go. But yeah,
Rowan leans towards
That's,
Ikar. What did he say?
and he'll sort of continue. What's got you around here? You kind of, open left. After all of it,
Well, wouldn't you?
Aye. Especially after last time. I keep it simple, keep it slow enough to keep me a bed, and he sort of taps the mug. This filled when I need to forget.
As long as you get by.
Aye.
Rowan's gonna slyly nod at the barkeep for another round. Well, Ikar, when was the last time you were here? Surely it was before I met you at the school, yeah?
It's been quite a few years. Everything looks the same. Exactly the same. This is the same spot I left you, I think.
Have you been here this entire time?
No, I go between here and bed. Some bits of work out in the dunes here and there when they need some sturdy body to grab something. But I don't run a crew anymore. I don't take things that face me against things that I know I can't take. But I listen, I watch, and hopefully point the fools in the right direction.
Fools today, which is the right direction.
Well, why don't we fill him in on why we're here, Ikar? Before I start throwing it back.
You know, that's incredibly long and detailed story. All we really need to know is, you know, is there anything going on that's maybe a bit strange? Some, you know, out of the ordinary, more monsters popping up in a certain direction.
People would be talking about what we're looking for.
Did you have any more embarrassing names for Ikar?
Called a math pint. That's about as much as he could drink.
Oh, he's gotten a lot better over the years.
Could drink a little more now.
That's fucking adorable.
Just because you heard it don't mean you could say it.
Okay, Ikar. Listen, I've had a little bit of this silver drink. Half pint.
Your old company sergeant's on his sides as he pushes his chair back to catch his feet under the table, running fingers and stumps through the thick beard of his. Well, you know just what happened last time we did something foolish. I heard some young fools going missing out in the dunes. No trace of where they'd been since the sands leave nothing behind. There's a rumor going around of a trove of treasure. Ruins far out where the colors of the dunes change into a different bowl. I've checked the area. There may be something out there, but there's signs of things out there which only eyes of the coward know. Ikar. We lost to scales like that before. And there's more than one of them, if my eyes see well enough to tell blue from green. I'd like you to find the effects of the lads who were lost. But it'll be up to you if you want to try your and something like that again. This old Unkion is getting too old to be nearly killing himself again. Can't run as well as I used to either.
Scales? Dragon scales?
Drake's lad. Something draconic. You know. That's what broke up the crew last time. And there was more than we could handle. Huh. Aye. You'd been traveling a long way. I'd been keeping a long way out of it. And the rest of them, they traveled about 6 feet down.
Don't take much for that.
Nay. At least it's not as bad as the bastards who tried to scamp us. They only get buried 3 feet. Well, how far do you say? Yes, probably maybe about... Well, 15 miles out. Westward.
How many went missing?
2. A pair of fools.
What were they doing going out like that? Just the 2 of them into the dunes.
Good proportion. Just like the rest of them.
Treasure. Greed. Glory.
Is it really worth
something
that
to give.
much?
If there is something that gets you a name enough, that gets you free of this place.
I understand. Well, if the barkeep came around with more, Rowan's gonna throw another one back. And not throw it back. Well,
Stop throwing it back!
But it's good. He has nice taste.
You're popping that fucking pussy hard.
I pop the pussy every now and again, but you know, for the silver stuff.
I've been known to pop a pussy or 2 back in my day.
It's this drink. I don't know what it's doing to me.
Say, I pop that pussy.
I'll have you know.
Back in my day, okay? I'm only.
I've done that. Yeah. Might be wondering how I got here.
Listen, I'm 152
Hey, back
years
in
old.
my day when color wasn't invented, I popped that pussy.
Don't make me sound old.
Talkies in our horse-drawn carriage and pop that pussy.
This just fucking derailed. I didn't mean for this to go in this direction. This is a very serious matter.
Yeah, people are dying here, Rowan.
It was a long journey here, and
stop popping that pussy on the table.
I'm not popping anything.
What do you think
I'm
this
just
Coyote Ugly?
I'm
Calm
just
down.
throwing. It looks a little similar. I've been to Coyote Ugly.
Just slam it back. Slam it back. That's
Okay,
what you do
no
with
popping,
shots and
just
drinks.
slamming.
Don't throw it back. That's,
Oh.
you throw that ass in a circle? No. Bad time.
Bad timing. Bad timing indeed. Okay. No throwing it back. No, not in a circle.
No popping that pussy.
No popping of the pussies. Yes. Don't. I know this is the first time we've met. I do apologize. This is very strong. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, let's just ignore our companion over there. Probably for the best.
So we're going now? Let's do this. I'm ready.
Do you have anything more concrete than just they went missing in that direction?
Rowan's
Like,
gonna
how
go to the
long ago
background and
did
just
they
throw
go?
back. I'm listening.
Up the...
Sorry, I'm just imagining just every time that is said that the Amogus shaker meme is just on screen for a little bit.
Just, I'm gonna throw it back. Oh god, there it is again.
Yeah, they're all
Jesus
having a
Christ, good thing you're
conversation.
anywhere.
Rowan's in the background just throwing it back. I promise I'm listening. This is really good stuff, Barkeep. I need some to go.
Not even any music.
It's all in my
Music's
head.
in her head.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate this when she gets like this when she drinks.
Yeah,
Don't
she drinks
ever give her
3
tequila.
shots.
I'm ready to
Turn
kick some
fucking-
ass. I'm gonna throw it back on some
Alright.
enemies.
She's turning into a sorority girl
So-
right in front of us.
What are you gonna be doing then, Ikar?
Not throwing
I know
it back
we're gonna
like
go out
me.
there.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
How long ago did they disappear?
It's been a few days. Maybe about a week.
Oh,
These
dead
suckers
there.
in your charge to bring along with us?
Say that question again.
Have you got any suckers in your charge to bring along with us?
Nay,
We're all
None
we
but my
need.
own.
Come on, look at us. We're
the only ones you got are the ones you bring with you.
Look, I don't know if it's the same here, but out west we got you know, if you're out for 7 nights, then you're dead. You're not making it out of the dunes.
Ah, yeah, that's why I said bring back their effects.
Expecting to find them.
I don't know, you might find the bodies.
Aye,
How long ago did they go out?
about a week ago.
oh yeah,
About a week ago.
they're dead. Rowan's back sitting down. Okay, I'm good now. I've got it out of my system.
Hey, Tando, how many dead bodies did we end up digging out when we were, you know, doing our little traveling up and down the west dunes? It's gotta be a lot, right?
At least like 10 or so.
Well, yeah, we're in double digits, that's for sure. And that's like groups, that's not individual people.
Well, we might be finding more than
Yeah.
just the 2 of these people. Oh. Well, that was a little bit of a downer. It should have been a downer in the first place, but you know, I just
Yeah,
got
and then you were
distracted.
popping that asshole over there. We're talking about people dying. This is a serious
We're-
matter, Rowan.
We're not going
I'm
out
sorry.
there with the idea of finding their effects. We're going out there with the idea of finding what killed them.
Yeah,
And
and then
then-
killing it back.
After that, once that is complete, then we'll look into maybe finding their shit.
Real quick, we've just glazed over something. What are you a sergeant of? Like an army?
The mercenary company. You couldn't get, you couldn't grasp that? On the fact that Icar is a mercenary? That didn't track for you?
This may surprise you, but I don't really know a whole lot about exactly how mercenaries work, other than they, do violence.
It's for money.
Yeah. Whereas I just
somebody has to tell us who to do violence on. That's him.
It's a man eat man world out here.
For us, it's a profession. For him, it's a Tuesday.
Oh, get out of here, Empire.
I don't want to go beating people without getting paid. It's stupid.
Nobody does it just because. I mean,
some do.
No, there are some who do.
Yeah, okay.
We call them adventurers.
You get hired.
They are dumb.
Literally,
they're dumb.
Like, you're partied up with me.
Wait, but you're kind of getting something
I'm not a mercenary. I just shoot people.
But, you're getting
He's
paid.
not the player. He just crushes a lot.
Damn right, I crush a lot.
You don't just shoot people. You shoot people when you have a motivation, and usually that motivation is some kind of payout.
Usually. But people don't pay me to shoot people. I shoot people to get money.
It's less direct, but it's the same principle.
Yeah. Oh, you're a man after my own heart.
Clearly.
Likewise.
God, there's a kiss already.
Yeah, right? I was throwing it back. Just kiss already. Jeez.
Jesus Christ. God, we need some ERP
This is an empty
game.
bar, and I was throwing it back for no benefit of, except for my own.
I don't think Max has gotten to the point of getting white bolt wasted.
White bolts.
We just need some ERP in this session. Okay?
Yeah, you're not getting it for a while.
Popping
Sorry,
the pussy
Chief.
was not enough.
Go ahead, Max, throw it back.
Okay, now, okay.
Start tossing gold coins at him until he dances.
Well, that's enforcing a negative dragon stereotype.
No, it's
You say
enforcing a
that
positive Ripper stereotype. Dance, come on.
You're the one who caught some cloth between your butt cheeks.
Yeah, it's for me to know and them to wonder.
Max was throwing it back before I was. Okay.
You have no evidence of this. You didn't listen to the recordings.
Oh shit, my nose is bleeding now.
Oh, everybody's nose is bleeding.
Alright, but you have, you've got a goal.
Yes,
You're gonna be given some reward for it.
I'm just here for the ride.
Well,
and,
where's the inn? I'm gonna throw it back there. Because I'm far too drunk to be going into dunes. But we should do this as soon as possible, yes, because maybe...
Definitely should not drive.
It's the best time to go into the dunes and when you're drunk. Because then you dehydrate and die, and then someone like me can come loot you.
You want me to die, Max?
Not you specifically.
What the fuck?
I kind of felt my fifis hurt a little thinking about...
Oh, yeah, welcome to the club. You say this kind of shit to me all the time.
This is how it feels.
Well,
okay.
with a sand barge, you should be able to get where you're needing relatively easily, like maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Let's go. Throwing it back on the sand barge.
I will throw you off.
Don't. Okay, I'll behave.
All right. Well, let us.
Made a good first impression, I'm sure.
With the stretch of dunes laid ahead of you, the directions towards what may be a very deathly encounter, the sand barge is ready for all of you. But there is need for some assistance to keep an eye out for what is lying ahead, as well as assisting in keeping your transportation from being tossed around. Who will want to take up what stations and where? This will have an effect for what may be occurring in the encounters below.
Okay, well.
So, sand barge. I'll be needing someone for lookouts and callouts for dunes ahead. I'll be needing someone to work the ropes. I'll be needing someone to do with the rowing, and...
Rowan will row in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be on lookout.
I have the highest athletics. I think I should row. Honestly.
I have good nature and survival, so even though my perception isn't like wicked boss, I am an expert in perception. No, I should be on lookout if I have expert perception.
Yeah, I am a master in perception.
I'm a master at throwing it back.
Yeah, you're not a master at that.
Listen, I
can tell you that much.
I have a master in acrobatics. It takes,
Let's see.
Yeah, it sure doesn't look like it.
Oh!
Couple rowers, someone spotting. We'll need a runner to be able to call between the stations. So, someone who is
You're a loudmouth.
Okay.
Someone who is good with sort of talking and communication can do with that.
That maybe should be me, and also if it's talking between different stations, I'm the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
And there is also assisting with the sails, which would require a lot more dexterous to get through like all the ropes and stuff.
I think it'd be me. I'm not dexterous at all.
No, and as I just stare over at someone with good acrobatics.
Hi,
and a bow.
that's me.
Yes. All right.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Well, let's get the stations going from here. So
Mhm.
you're probably going to be up front doing some either. Well, you can also sort of help with the tracking. That's part of it. So.
Okay.
So nature or survival from Tandor up front.
That's me. I can do that, and I will hit the button the correct way. Blah.
Very good, actually.
Thank you.
With some other spotting up from the crow's nest with perception or nature/survival.
Hey, actually, we're gonna not do that. Jesus Christ.
Nice, one better.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, the low roll didn't happen.
The Keeley rule didn't pop in.
Didn't
Oh.
pop in.
Oh, hold on. That's 1 second.
Yeah, you see,
That'd be
I
a plus
know.
15. Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
you're bears.
It should
you got a
should
15
be a
plus 15, so it should have been 30.
yeah, it should be a 30.
So odd. 1 second. Where do
There's a 5, and then
Yeah, where's?
Yeah.
That's
then
odd.
15.
Trying to find where that Keeley rule is. House rules. Da-da-da-da-da. I forget where the Keeley rule is.
Uh-oh.
I broke it.
We
Why
can
did you do that?
Keeley our own rolls, right?
Uh,
Oh god, I don't mean to, put this on everyone because I'm incapable of math, but we can do math.
I think we can add 10 to things.
You can
I
also
hope
click
we
your
can add
roll
10 to things.
to see
Yeah,
what you
that's-
rolled. And if it's below 10, then add 10.
yeah,
Look,
that's super
look,
weird.
Look. I'm
Where
very-
was
Looking?
that?
Looking?
I'm
let's see.
very gay. Okay, so
Yeah, I know.
math is okay. Rude. All right. What the fuck? Bitch just called me clocky. What the hell?
Workbench. That's
You know it.
Damn. What the fuck? Oh my god. In this economy? God. How dare you?
Keeley.
Yeah, no
House
denial of
rules.
it.
Oh.
It
Ah,
might be clocky.
there it
Come on.
is. Okay, cool. Yeah, there was an update. It reset the Keeley. Found it.
Who
Hooray!
the fuck is Keeley?
Kiki,
It's
do you love
it's
me?
it's a specific Pathfinder developer who works at Paizo, and that's the house rule that they use for their table for hero points.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Kiki.
Yeah, way to put
Those
so
dudes
much
actually
stank on
really-
that question.
Named after Keeley. Good job, Keeley.
GG Keely.
Keely.
Shout out.
Yo, shout out
Shout
Keeley.
out to
Hell
Keely.
yeah,
Shout out to
Keely.
Keely. Yes,
Shout out
so
one
that would
time.
actually be 30. Cool.
Thanks for the prime
Shout out
sub,
Keeley, but
Keely.
only if you roll a hero point and it's under his hand.
I mean, that's certainly worth it. All right. Well, we need someone for the runner, so I'll probably need either an acrobatics or diplomacy check from Chemo to confer those
Bro,
rules down
I'm
below.
fucking master at diplomacy, so how about you all suck my diplomatic dick?
What? Okay, I'll just throw it back. Woo!
Do your job, Ron.
I am.
And let's see.
I'm
Next,
keeping up
we'll need
everybody's, their mood.
acrobatics
pro.
or athletics for the ropes.
Acrobatics incoming. Throwing it back. Skadoosh.
Jinx.
Bam. Again? That's 2 cokes.
Okay, and then the rowing down. Athletics check.
Nice.
Cool. All right. Well, given the real high success there and the decent successes there, you will not encounter any debuffs going forward.
Fuck yes.
Nice.
It's because I was throwing it back. Admit it, everybody.
Yeah, it's because you were throwing it back and not because I can see into the future.
You do eventually get to the dip of the bowl that was talked about, where sands of slightly different shades and colors do sort of spiral down into a point in sort of a curious mandala effect. And that seems to be the way to go. Skipper will sort of anchor the barge and get some rope going. And I'll keep up here, just in case. And you can make your way through. If it's doing what I think it's doing with how it does that, then you're probably going to be finding yourselves down someplace underground.
Great.
Nothing ever goes bad when we go underground.
Before we go underground, hold on, let me look at some things.
Yes, has everyone gotten there well rested and pressed their coffee?
Yeah, because I feel like we're gonna probably be in some
I don't
bad
need
luck.
to, because I haven't changed anything.
Let me, okay, so we,
Did I just lose all my thing? I did, because I didn't sleep first. Ow!
Yes, you hit the bed, then you have your coffee. You don't have your coffee, then you go to bed because you'll shit yourself in the middle of the night.
Sometimes you have a coffee before bed.
Some of us aren't cowards.
Some of us aren't pussies, Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky.
let me just, I'm gonna change something right quick.
Some of us
What, are you gonna
like
drink your
live.
coffee before bed now?
No.
I
like
drink
the
my
rest of
coffee
us?
before bed.
Sure, yeah, no, I'm gonna have an espresso shot.
That's the
12
espresso.
of them. Because I've been drinking. No,
I'm
it's been a few
working
hours.
late because I
'cause
drank
I'm
my
a
coffee before I
rolling.
went to bed.
Oh. So we might be dealing with worm dragons, wormy boys, maybe, I don't know, or worms, or
Sometimes you gotta deal with a little wormy boy.
Would you still love me if I was a worm?
That was last season.
yeah.
Can't repeat jokes.
I don't have to do anything with
Callback.
this little marble, do I? I don't have to prepare anything.
No.
Just- okay.
No, it is an item and it recharges after 2d4 hours.
Okay.
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 This
Okay.
is the earth.
Round.
All right. Well, let me move ourselves onwards then. After a slightly shaky trip down the sluice of sand, you are all deposited in a set of caves. You're digging, leaving a shaft of life to splay out bright illumination to what looks like ruins, and a bare structure of what may be a city, lost to the sands of
Ooh.
times and dunes itself. The air here is stale and dusty, but a couple of curious lanterns hang around, lit for some unknown internal mechanism, likely Everlight crystals which had never gone out. How do you all move on from here as we're getting so many pings on the screen?
This feels very Tomb Raider.
ADHD kicked in. Sorry.
It did. It totally kicked the fuck in.
I saw they were doing it. I felt left out.
Look, when Beeman starts pinging something, I just join in immediately.
Yeah,
Like,
gotta.
it took, what, maybe 4?
I think I started it though, because like I was looking at something in my spell list and I pinged the screen. Punged.
Yeah, I picked up after that.
Yep. I don't know if you guys has ever played the famous game called Tomb Raider, but
Yeah.
we should probably be wary for traps. Could be anything down here. This is like an ancient
start removing
city.
privileges here.
I want to perceive our surroundings. I want to just. Rowan's a little wary about traps.
Yep. You can give me perception, society.
And Max. I
and
know you probably are
engineering
more familiar with traps. I'm sure you have your eyes peeled, Max. You said society. You know what? I'll roll society.
Society.
Yeah, people live there.
There once was a place.
This is a second joke.
Yeah, there was certainly people here, that's for sure. You're right.
Act 2.
There once
there's
were
people
ACD.
Kimo, what do you
Didn't
think?
give the 10 again.
Can I throw a cooking lore? Because I don't think it could be any worse than mine.
Oh Lord.
A cooking lore exactly wouldn't be too relevant in this particular
Yeah,
location.
but I don't think what
situation.
they're rolling is very relevant either.
Oh shit. Well, Ixen.
Are you-
We know
better
that
be out.
people lived here. I want to know if they ate.
You can at least tell that they served.
Slay. Alright, I'm doing it. They ate and left no crumbs.
Gang, you know,
Ate fucking dirt, man. Oh.
those people that were here,
Sorry.
they certainly were here.
Hang on. Whose snort was that?
That was mine.
That was me. Yeah.
Ika, what do you think?
I'm gonna be looking at the ground, looking for signs of
He's
motion.
just staring at the ground.
Recent
I'm watching us all
Yep.
fail.
Yep.
You know what? I think I'll just throw it back, because you know what? Nothing else is working.
Oh no, you're gonna trigger trap.
Oh!
Yeah, you can give me perception, survival. Given how you're dealing with a couple
Party of
young fools,
dumbasses.
mercenary lore also
Ooh.
would
This
work.
music is,
Given
I'm
you're trying
vibing.
to track a.
I'm throwing it
Damn.
back. Move out of the way. No,
Yeah,
Rowan's gonna pull
You're
out
right.
Ixen.
You're right, guys. Let the Rowan go first.
Rowan's actually, she's gonna pull out Ixen, drag her hand across her face, it pops out. Resonance, just in case.
Popping a zit.
I'm popping it. Listen, don't come at me about my, what, I don't have a zit. Do I have a zit?
Is that not what you did to summon Ixen? Is
No,
that what you need? Do you need acne?
Scar on face, very yeah.
Oh, he's aware.
Rowan just is red.
Mm.
Anyway, throwing it back.
Okay, well, starting with it, well, Rowan, you have absolutely no idea what's kind of going on. You barely understanding how this thing probably even functioned with all this rock and stone and dirt. Not a trace of people. It's just like you didn't really pay too much attention to
yeah, no.
to histories outside of the central of the continent. Yeah, Tandor, they definitely ate something. Doesn't seem to be much left, only dirt.
Yeah, they ate and left no crumbs.
Perception 17. Pretty much you do see that, weathering over time, Max. And some buildings do stand, but that's probably because they were more set with those particular pillars. You don't quite hear too much else. With a 17 for the mercenary lore, you do see some basic signs of, basic search around, sort of, the main areas and avenues first, especially checking sources of light. But it is chemo with a 20.
Carried.
It takes a little while, but your ear does turn as it catches what sounds like a low rumble, followed by a deeper resonance, a back and forth kind of call. And following the origin to that looks to be a passage down to a natural cavern.
Well, that's not ominous or anything.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Rowan, you want to go first?
Fuck it. I'll go first.
Nice.
Let it be known that I have giant balls. Let's go.
Is
Must
that
not
what
be a
you're
very good
throwing
friend.
back?
Oh, he's flapping around. He's going
Yeah,
back.
like a tanuki.
I'm trying to sneak through the caverns and the dragon knows where I am because my balls keep clapping.
Colonel. Try to stick around.
Oh.
After following the passages, you find a more natural structure, likely the remnants of an underground river long since run dry. The old trail, probably that you eventually found, which had some minor effects left behind, continues onwards, and what was footsteps turned into a scuffle, turning into a drags. Something was pulled this way, further and further. Larger punctures settle into the dirt at long but even distances. And the sound of throaty growls, huffs, and gurgling pops faintly echo as you peek around the next corner, where the cave will open up into a cavern, with soft burbling water below, a last well of relief. Though the most eye-catching thing would be the glints of gold and treasure which your gaze follows, all the way to two large shapes, picking up and putting down various objects between them. What you see is a pair of dragons, one verdant and one azure. Those who know the draconic tongue can pick up the words I will be posting in just a short bit, but the rest of you will hear the argument between the two, which will sound something like this. Så echo som doctor toxin me fresh. Logic so not tactipan and gotcha. Kaskefja. En gotcha poetcha noma. Parchunkada curata. Pana olio experimentatio. Adios the pageant. Kai it's just say. After you can't Jora.
That's so cool.
Though the rest of you will understand it for what's going on that, and I will give you the pictures of the two dragons you are spotting. One verdant. And one azure.
Ooh.
Spiky boy.
They're
And they
so
were both boys.
pretty.
But that will be where we're gonna have to take our next break.
Woo.
Aww.
Give me my toxic Yahweh, I swear to God.
Hopefully you like the argument between them.
It's very interesting.
I can't understand it.
No, you just see a bunch of scribble scrabble.
I do. Can you make them talk in Dwarven for me? Thank you.
Oh, let me pause. Whoop.
Chew it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I suppose so.
But essentially means to give you your answer, I would make the effort to go up.
Did I miss something?
But
make the effort to go
yeah.
down if I knew where down was. So
Where is?
I've said multiple times.
I did not make one of those.
Remember,
Shit.
Riley. You could.
You don't remember Riley?
I
No,
don't
wait, I'm
remember,
fading.
comma,
No,
Riley. I don't remember, comma.
You don't remember how to use commas?
I
Actually, that does track for you.
don't. My God, that was the meanest thing anyone's ever said about me in my life.
Wow, I forgot to select a track for when bad things happen. Oh well, I hope bad things don't happen then. Oh.
Famous last words.
Otherwise, we're gonna be doing it live. Let's see. So back to this one. And now I'm gonna put y'all in the map so you get scared at what you were seeing.
On the map, on the map, on the map, on the map.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Can you pop Ixen out for me, please? Like the pimple that he is.
I will add the little dealy Bilio. There's the boy.
So they haven't noticed that we're here yet.
They seem to be arguing amongst themselves at the moment.
I am gonna go ahead and say in a very, very, very low whisper. Kimo, I know you don't know Draconic, but this might be an instance where we might have to talk our way out of this. I know dragons well. I grew up around one. They're very intelligent.
My question, I guess, would be, why isn't this a situation where we just get the hell out of here?
That is a good question. We came out here for a reason, though. They seem to be occupied with... They're arguing amongst themselves at the moment. Over...
Yeah, which means you can go. I don't really want to deal with dragons.
I think we need to.
Fucking excuse me?
Oh!
Problem. I think we need to eliminate the thing that's causing the things to make things bad, you know?
So what do you propose? To just walk out and start talking?
No.
I mean, that is an option if you want to do that.
Not necessarily.
I'm not telling people.
I don't think that we should surprise them.
I don't think we
When you
should
speak
be-
Draconic, what do they say?
Well, they're just sorting through stuff at the moment, it seems. Trying to figure out what goes where. But I'll go ahead and read the dialogue between them. I've told you this time and time again, the rings must be sorted with the amulets. Your logic is flawed. Rings go with gloves. And your thinking is that gauntlets are gloves, which does not make sense for rings to be there as well. Kurata? They go on hands. Monteo.
Oh, you don't read the and thus. Menteo, yeah.
How else would they go? And thus you
Then
come
this-
across these
okay.
two. What do they do now?
Yeah. That last line was I did not need to have that written. They're arguing what category rings go into.
they're very adamant
sorting-
to sort
sort the
them.
mosses by taste. I sort the mosses
The mosses
by color.
color.
I am compelled. Icarus compelled to take a side on this because he understands Draconic. He understands this entire conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But before I speak up, I'm going to turn to Kimo. And I don't know. I'm looking for a hand. I don't know how to not kill people. So talking it feels weird. So I'm just looking back to him for help.
Oh yeah, you need diplomacy. I'm your guy.
Oh God.
Listen,
All right.
Oh.
Look, all I'm saying
Oh.
is,
He
Oh,
speaks.
oh shit. Rowan's gonna like.
I'm
turn
telling
around.
them in Draconic,
Yeah.
rings are jewelry, just like amulets. You
Right.
have to sort
Oh,
the
my
jewelry
God.
with the jewelry, the armor with the armor, and the clothes with the clothes.
And two heads turn.
Rowan stiffens up.
And can I please, while the give me a second.
While he's chatting, can I be eating my fire noodles? Because I know what's about to go down regardless.
I'm sure you would have
Just
eaten your
imagine
fire
the
noodles on the
imagery.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see this happening too in my mind.
Two dragons arguing, Chemo's wanting to run away, and then Ikar randomly just starts speaking in Draconic, and there's Tandor in the background.
Yeah, just slurping noodles, waving at one point, chopsticks in one hand.
I feel like Max, and Rowan are just like, what the fuck just happened? What?
Okay. While the Azure Dragon does not seem to have quite the imposing presence, there is a sharp turn, sort of a rustle. Can I please get everyone to make me this will save?
A will save? Holy shit.
Due to its frightful presence.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's terrifying.
No, I'm gonna be fixing that real quick, dude. Yeah.
I don't like these noises.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of this. This sucks.
Okay, so looks like everyone is getting, at least by the looks of it, frightened one. So at least everybody
can
succeed.
I know oneself?
What's know oneself?
That's only on a crit fail.
That's only on a fail. Okay.
Crit fail, okay.
Shit, okay.
Okay, yeah, crit fail on an emotion effect, so. Alright, so it looks like everyone will be starting off as frightened one with this lovely situation, so. Because wowee.
Wowie woo wow.
We need to make it known that we're not here to take any of their treasure.
Yeah, and sort of after that sort of snap presence, there's a long reach from the sort of...
Hang on.
Yep.
I knew I had a thing.
What you have? What you got?
I couldn't remember what it was, but I have my coin of comfort.
What's your coin of comfort?
Which I interact with it, and I use it, and rub it down around the good side, and become filled with a sense of comfort and safety. You reduce your frightened condition by 1.
Bonk.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. That'll help.
Cool. Yeah, this is only for like the next action, so this will be fine. It's a non-funny initiative thing, but all right. So the Azure Dragon will sort of reach its sort of wing out and sort of touch the side of the green one. It's like it speaks, and it has sense. How about we ask it instead? Settle it once and for all. Mediation. Oh. Well then, step forward, little ones. We'll see if your logic is enough.
So they're speaking in common,
If you have
I'm
enough
assuming.
in common, yes. And they will start going through... Yeah. So they start beginning pulling various items to set before you. As I start pulling up the pieces of the puzzle. So, before you, they are going to set down. I selected.
Our Tandor and Gimo hanging back on purpose.
Here we go. As they're going to set down a silver mirror, an iron goblet, a quartz crystal ball, a copper bowl, and a sapphire die. Know what? How you would order by how tough they are. Yes, by how tough they are.
What was the gauntlet made out of again?
Silver?
Yeah, can you run
The-
all of them by
the-
me again real quick?
Silver mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Iron goblet.
Goblet.
Quartz crystal ball. Copper bowl. And a sapphire die. Now, there are a lot of ways to sort this puzzle. There's more than one answer to this puzzle. And there are ways to get hints in this puzzle. So,
Sorting by toughness.
how tough they are. But by the way that they said it, who knows what they might mean by that?
Tough against what?
That's a good question. How would you judge by what they mean by tough?
Well, I can tell you this. Sorry, I'm also making food right now. Nothing. This is
We saw the noodles, yeah.
Okay, I can tell you this. In terms of toughness, silver is easily smashed. Iron, slightly less easy to smash. Quartz, you can throw that at the wall, it shatters. Copper, it smashes. Sapphire, if it's dye, D-Y-E?
D-I-E.
Oh, D-I-E. Okay, if it was dye, I would say I've dyed my hair blue before. It took months to get out, so it's pretty tough. So
Mirrors are very fragile, though.
Mirrors are fragile, and so is silver.
What if they didn't mean tough as in hard to break? But perhaps they meant tough as in they were arguing about how to organize. Maybe they're talking about how tough it would be to classify where to put these things.
They were on
Good
about
question.
how to categorize these things. Yes.
Oh, yes. Now, herein does lie the question. How would you like to get your hint?
Ooh. Mm.
In the form of words.
How would you like to attempt to get a hint by looking at either the item or by the perspective of one of these dragons? How are you going to infer things? So who would like to try to figure something?
Tandor. Tandor is not thinking.
Oh.
I'm literally just here for the participation trophy.
Here's the funny thing, though. Tandor does actually have something that can help.
Making me do work, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's mostly because there's a couple interesting things about these dragons. These are not your usual dragons that you're used to. These seem to be a new generation.
And they're that big already.
Oh, and these one. I mean, if you would like to roll an Arcana check to sort of understand the age of these dragons.
Oh, I would be
Can I
happy to.
roll Kobold lore for that?
Yeah, you can do that actually. Kobold lore, because you are likely dealing with Oh, that's great. Alright, well, you're sort of figuring that out with the 29, and the left one or the right one, Max? Rowan will get the leftovers.
The left one.
The left one. Alright. Max, you know that is... What you are seeing there is more of an occult-based dragon. Looks like a seer of some sort. A omen dragon.
Ooh. Ooh.
those who deal with the whisperers and knowledge of the future at all times.
Oh shit, that's convenient.
Dealing with the difficulties of how to navigate and craft through possibilities. The other one is actually more primal in nature. This here is a horned dragon, specifically known for, as I start to try to pull the thing here. Here we go.
For being horny.
These are actually, while their frames are bulky, they have ridge scales that are remarkable in their own way. They're actually contemplative and have a fixation on knowledge and specific traits. This one would want to look at things that are specific about how things are grown, how things compare to other things within the earth. You have one with process and one with material. So that is sort of their base thoughts on that one.
The toughest to get the materials and toughest to do things with them is ideally.
Could I ask both of them, or individually ask them how they would have done it before we had come in?
Well, that would defeat the entire purpose.
Yeah, they're asking us how we do it as an assist,
But
not as just.
I'm just saying, if we had not come along, they wouldn't have gotten our help. I'm just curious as to how they would have done it.
Yeah, but this whole defeats the whole puzzle. Yeah, how they do it.
I'm trying to cheat the system.
Don't cheat the system, and somebody else has to make a roll now that you two have made rolls.
Carl, I'm just saying, I think we can take them.
So with the occult dragon, the omen dragon, that opens up occultism as possibilities for insight. As for the primal dragon, the horn dragon, that opens up nature as possible insights.
I'm gonna roll occult, looking at that aspect of insight.
Okay. The 23.
Alright, I have a plus 13 to nature. Anyone better than me?
No.
In general, yes. At nature, no.
What the fuck?
Semi-occultism is 0, so we're going.
Nature 13 is the highest.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's fucking go! Nope.
There are points available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of here,
Okay.
points. Better not get into a fight.
That's very true. Well, Ikhar, by looking into sort of understanding how the occult mind might work, what you're thinking and their thinking might be specifically not quite the process of sorting them, but the process of creating them. And more like the amount of steps, maybe the amount of side. And that gives you an idea of how you would sort 3 out of the 5 together in that. Tandor, you understand that what specifically the primal dragon was saying by how hard they are to sort is specifically how hard, how tough the material is when used in a small set. Sort of like when you rub 2 stones together, which one scratches the other.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yes, it was a great sage called Mose, who was able to figure that one out.
Hell yeah, dude.
And you know 4 of the 5 for that set there. Ikar, which 3 in either ascending... so it's a set of 5 from least to most. You get 3 from that 1 to 5 scale. And 3 will come to mind. You can give me like numbers of which 3 of those 5 you want to know, and I will tell you what they are.
Numbers is in the order that I typed them out, or that you typed them out?
Yeah, pretty much in the order of least difficult to most difficult.
Least difficult to most difficult. So that would be.
Do you want 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, etc., etc.? So which 3 of the 5 do you want that sorted?
I just lost connection to the server.
Oh. While that happens, I will make a copy of these so that we can.
Okay, so least tough would be the
number 1
bowl.
Well, I'm giving you the answer for numbers 1, so I can give you the answer of how. So these are like how they are, like they were presented to you. Mm-hmm. I will scoot them down into what order they're supposed to be for what position. So you tell me the position that you want to know, and that will leave 2 free guesses for you to figure out where it goes, where the last 2 may go.
Okay, yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
All right, so you want 1, 2, and 3. For 1, 2, and 3 in terms of difficulty, it's the mirror. It's the bowl. And then it's the die. Leaving the goblet and the crystal ball. Tandor. What number? What ordering do you want your 4 answers that you know to be? Well, if you know the 4, then you kind of know the 5th off the bat. So, I guess
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's once again it's silver. And it's copper. And it's iron. And it's quartz.
Really?
Mohs scale of hardness.
And the other one was which one's break?
More like the difficulty in the process of crafting them, because a mirror, it's a single plane. You just pour it out. A bowl, you just need a flat plane and you bang out the bowl. The sapphire, you just cut the 6 sides, so now you have a goblet and a crystal ball.
So I feel like this puzzle is kind of going off of like, I don't know.
2 different definitions of toughness.
And they both seem to have two different. So are we siding with one dragon here when we make this decision?
Are you siding with one, or are you gonna?
I feel like that's the case.
Yeah, are you gonna side with one, or are you gonna try to present both?
Yeah, there's a way to do this for both. So we know 1 and 2 for sure, because there's no difference in the order between them.
Well, yes. You're about to get 1 dragon's answer. You got 3 for the blue dragon's answer. You got 4 for the primal dragon's answer. But there is a 3rd option, oddly.
What? Kill him.
Is it toughness to use the items? No.
No, that is
Which
leaves that's an applicable way to do it.
Emo. How are you going to try to sort that in your head? Are you going to side with
on any of these things?
Probably there are various. Well, I guess there would be sort of various maker's marks on the items, but I would need a crafting check or society in order to determine some things here.
So, my question though, there's no words written on them then?
No, no exact words because, basic artisanal items.
Okay.
But with, I assume you were trying to use your translate glasses?
Yeah.
Usually, I will allow for the unique application that it will give you a bonus on a particular check with society in order to understand when it came from.
Hmm.
Okay. So, how much of a modifier? +1?
+2.
+3? +7?
2.
Okay, fine. I almost added 7.
The 28. A 28. Alright, well let me get the let me get a sort out here. So you're going to actually also get 3 that fit. So let me just get the delete suckers around. So the secret third option, starting with copper. Well, actually, hold up. Which numeration do you want, actually? Because you have 1 through 5, and you get 3 options. So you could do 1, 3, 5 if you wanted, or 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, let's do 1, 3, 5.
1, 3, 5. Here. Here. And here.
And this is based on age of the items, basically, then?
Basically, age of the item that had the technology to work them through.
So the difficulty to make them based on when they were made, I guess, then?
Yes, so pretty much it was easy for the copper bowl early on. Silver had its own weird property, so it was probably sort of middling. And to do something with sapphire, a bit more difficult because, one, bit difficult, as well as the finery to something of that level.
So I'm going to assume iron goblet is 2, and crystal ball is 4.
Yep. Would you like to present that answer?
Can we buy a vowel?
Team squad?
Should we? Well, the other one to the right, to the very right, that's pretty much solved, yeah, with the D at the end.
That one is pretty much solved, yes.
Do we want to solve the first one too and figure out which ones we want to present?
But we can only present one answer.
Yeah.
So do we want to side with one of the 2 dragons, or do we want to present a third option?
So we can get killed by 2 dragons.
Or we can potentially get them to either let us go
compromise
or convince them.
I dig a third option if it's said by someone who is not me, because I am not diplomatic, and I would come off pompous and shitty.
Well, Chemo, you would be the one to present the option since it's your idea coming in your head.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea.
Previously stated.
Yeah. I think the third option
So
is a
the
good idea.
third option.
But everybody, are we?
What's the vote?
Yay.
Max Mexicar?
Yeah, I believe in you. Good job. Well done.
Max.
I don't know, man.
just say yes. It means that we got a chance to do things the other way.
We're gonna get that chance either way. We don't know what giving them any answer is gonna do. So, in or out, it's still just as equally likely that we'll have to kill both of these motherfuckers.
You know, actually, there is a secret fourth option.
Throwing it back? Okay.
Keep it in the
shut up.
holster.
No, genuinely, there is a fourth option.
What's that?
What do you got?
Are you gonna seduce the dragon?
No. All right, there's 5 options. Look, I don't think either of them are that romantically interested in me. Plus, there's this whole dragon kobold thing. The power dynamic would be really unhealthy. But
the B in BDSM stands for bold.
That Omen Dragon. An applicable answer is that it would be really tough for them to sort if we just don't sort it at all, because that we're not giving them an answer to their question. Although I think the Omen Dragon's going to appreciate that a bit more than the Primal.
I think that would just wear on their patience, and they'd just get us to shooting.
Yeah, but that's the draconic answer. It's all about having, the stones to stand up for yourself and be intimidating and pride.
But wouldn't presenting an option that goes against both of them and their ideals be the thing that is the stones to speak up?
Yeah, that's why it's another applicable answer. I wasn't saying it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, I'm picking up what you're putting down about this.
Giving them an answer that's separate from both of their ideals would give them something to consider.
Yeah, that's the draconic answer.
And that's how we'll get out alive, I think.
I'm not against this.
Yeah, we should choose to fail the puzzle on our terms.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, fuck you, Rocky.
Sorry, it's just, I love that particular term. We choose to fail on our terms.
So is this the plan here?
I'm all for plan 3.
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay, Kimo. You've got this.
Yeah, don't fuck this up.
Chest out. Okay, puff
Yeah,
the chest a
don't
little
choke.
bit.
Yeah, break a leg.
Be confident.
Hey.
He's the only one of us that's not scared. He's fun.
He wanted
My
to
sea
leave.
dragons. We are ready to answer your riddle or puzzle.
It's not even a puzzle. It's they're asking us to sort. It's fine. You keep going.
It's just inventory management.
Yeah.
So after giving it a lot of thought, to which you would both mean by toughness.
Yep.
We have this order to present you.
Right, before you do, give me a second.
Lord.
This is quickly recharging that breath weapon.
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go. Adding this. All right. So, just getting into this. That's all. All right. So, please continue.
We present you with a way of ordering these that respects both the material itself and also when it was made. In order from easiest to hardest, these are how difficult and how impressive it is that these items were crafted based on the times they were made with the technology those people had. And are these like easy to like move to like itself or like move them?
No, these are drawings that I can move. So.
Okay, so yeah, I would array them in the the order and everything.
Yep. What's that order? Gotta hear it.
Yeah, so bronze bowl or copper bowl. The G is the iron goblet. The M is a silver mirror. The C is the crystal or quartz crystal ball, and D is a sapphire die.
two will listen, look between each other. Their wings will stretch out, furl, and then close. Did not do the thing? No, didn't do the thing. Didn't do the thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Not the thing.
Did not do that.
It depends on what the thing is. If the thing is like, attacking us, then don't do the thing.
No, hold on, just... Yeah, give me a second, because... It's supposed to be there, it's supposed to be there. It's like, save. Oh, it's probably because I... 1 second. I think I know what to do here. I forgot to hit one other thing. So not only did I do that, I have to do this, and then do this. Did it? Oh!
Do the thing.
It doesn't want to do the thing. Why does it?
Oh, well, I guess we win.
I
Back it up, lads.
want to sneak out while the DM is currently distracted and my
I'm-
nose is bleeding.
Very sad.
Was this something that you showed me earlier, Rocky?
No,
Mm.
it's something else. 'Cause
Rocks
that's
fall,
supposed to...
everyone dies.
Yes, that's just the...
Just Final Fantasy VII game over screen.
It was supposed to be noun-verbed.
Of course.
Oh, hold on. Pardon?
Not this time.
That would explain it. I have found the reason. Pardon?
It was beans, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Beans, come on now.
There we go. Alright, I have found the reason because of this, because I am dumb with settings.
And you are Hoobastank, so you found the reason.
So, da-da-da-da. We do this,
That was more funny than it should.
then we do this.
Wee!
Hey.
There we go.
Yay!
I know you died, Bob.
There we go.
Thank you for giving us the most baby puzzle ever, because you know we're dumb.
I mean, I wanted to give you all a puzzle, but you did get the third option, so. But, in doing so, you actually do find their intrigue, and they start laughing between each other. And they sort of start conferring between each other in hushed breaths and start pulling things out. And can each of you roll me a d20, please? As I grab this. Alright, I should have had these available earlier, but I did not because I'm a dingus.
Did not do the thing.
Ooh.
Nice. Right in order, too.
Yeah, why did that go in order?
What?
Why are the
All
dice
planned.
gods assholes?
They're just like us.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he's too afraid of what he's created?
Fuck
Yes, but
yes,
it's
fuck
not that
him.
he's like afraid of, how awful we are. I think God should be ashamed of his design skills.
Okay.
Agreed.
Like goats? Oh, like here's goats and they have horns and they grow. Oh, you let them grow for too long? Sorry, it's in your own fucking head now. Who comes up with that?
Oh.
What is that?
Let's also just look at humans. They put the play place next to the sewage system.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and like I don't, shout out to ladies everywhere. I'm a feminist
Thank you.
ally.
On the last day of
Y'all-
International Women's Month. Thank you, finally.
Y'all are designed terribly.
Whoa! Cancelled.
Your reproductive parts are stupidly complicated. And I don't just mean to have fun with. I mean to do the
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that
Or
sounds
the
like
child.
a issue, my man.
You're not wrong, but that's still so mean. absolutely cruel and vile on the last day of International Women's Month too. Come on.
Also, why did we breathe and eat from the same hole? That's stupid.
All I'm saying is that unlike Travis, I respect all women.
I respect all women. I do not respect your creator.
No. Do not fucking piggyback off of Riley's powerful statement.
No, here's the thing. You could have easily said, no, Travis. No, Travis. That's still sexist because God's a woman. But you didn't go that route.
It's kind of
God's non-binary. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Riley. Thank you. True ally.
Hey. It's Women's Month. It's Women's Month, not non-binary month.
Whoa, that's so reductive.
You need to shut your mouth before I take you to the she-hospital.
The gala, they, them.
All right, well. They begin to sort some particular items, and the horned dragon will come forth and place them beneath your feet. A few items which we feel could be better sorted between you all. However, this shell belongs to the little dragon. It seems best for them. And I will send all this equipment to the party stash.
Wait,
so,
what's going to the little dragon?
The chitinous shell.
Oh.
So, what was given to you was a moderate healing potion, some moderate life-boosting oil, some therapeutic snap peas, and a snarling badger talisman. So,
I thought he just
I
gave
traded
us a
in for
badger.
just a snarling man. It's like, did you just give me a pet? Because hell yeah.
a snarling badger talisman. Alright, here are the skill checks to identify the chitinous shell.
Are they talking about Max?
Yes, the tiny dragon.
Aw. He would get so offended if any one of us said that, but I don't think he
No,
would.
it's a massive honor to be called a dragon from a dragon.
Yeah. Oh.
It gave him the D card there.
Yeah, he's got the D card.
That's
I
so
thought that was for
fucking
Rickard.
cute. Just
Don't need a card for that.
Is it obvious that is it obvious that Max is honored by this, or?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. No need to perceive it.
He's like
Now,
on the verge
anybody
of
going
tears.
to want to identify it with one of these checks?
I figured go ahead, little dragon, and do it first. That's not Rowan saying
Yeah,
that.
let's go if you need help, little dragon.
I hope that's not Chemo saying it either.
Nah, we're just all gonna call you, like, as a nickname now, Little D.
That's good, because my
L-I-L.
real life nickname is Big D.
It's got to be twice though. So little D.
Little D.
Little D.
Yeah, it's gotta be twice. I'm trying to decide which one.
And your rapper name is BB No D.
This'll do.
Well, both would succeed, and both will arrive at the same conclusion. You have identified an arachnid harness.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Somebody can actually be Spider-Man now.
My god, I can finally do what I designed the character to do.
Oh, shit.
Initially, yes, after so many sessions. There you go.
Yes!
We're so back.
We're so back, we've never been more back.
The incredible Spider Bolt.
It's what I originally designed him for.
Go on, take it.
Yep.
Go on, take it. Little D.
Little D.
And from me, it does seem you have something in your possession that regards a very important fate.
Oh.
Rowan nudges Ikar. The compass.
I mean, all of us have something that could probably have a dragon.
Yeah, it really depends on who the dragon was speaking to in this moment, really.
Which
And
one,
he was sort of,
me or...
well, it was addressing the group. If you would like to see next step, all you may need to do is gaze upon the weave as it will unfurl its wing. Your vision blurs as it is sent through a filter of sand, pushing past at blinding speed until you are among the waves of flowing dunes. On the horizon, mountains spare as you feel yourself pulled towards a particular path. Up and up, past cliffs and crags. Higher and higher until you push towards the center of range. Then there are steps. Old, worn, and dusty. And that is when you see it, where all the stones converge, and an immense entryway to the mound of rocks at the peak. Would anyone like to make a perception, occultism, nature, or survival check before the vision begins to fade?
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Connor?
Perception?
The checks are
Nice.
Let's
perception,
fucking go!
occultism, nature, or survival.
Jinx. Now I get a Coke.
All right. Let's start from the unique ones. So, with a 29, from what you can tell, Ikar, is that where this place has been built, there is a convergence of power. Likely the root of a ley line somewhere. Likely a source. Survival check. Pandor, all these rocks are laid upon one another, some from various different paths and cliffs, and then carved away keenly and slowly, like this were a nest made. Perception. Rowan. The sky looks clear. The air is calm. This is a vision of now. Nothing in the past or nothing in the future. But you know it is very real and is a very present place. Maximus and Chemo. Maximus, you see a glint of metal in a size that is much larger than you had ever experienced. A vein of precious metal lining down along a curve of a large stone. But Chemo, you notice that that's no stone. As it begins to turn, a head peeks over, and an eye of that orange-yellow hue stares at you in recognition. And then the vision fades. as the dragon furls its wing back. An interesting destiny. Hopefully that will guide your way.
I don't suppose you'd want to come help us deal with whatever it is that we got to deal with.
And there's a chuckle from the verdant dragon. We still have all of this to sort, and you've given us a new way to sort it.
So you're gonna be a while?
We're gonna be a while.
That sucks for you. I'm sorry.
Or does it suck for us? I guess we'll find out on the next episode.
Even the dragon's noses are bleeding from that one.
I want to give them gifts. I want to give them my fire and icebergs that I made since we didn't need to use them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I wanna just give them.
Just pass that on. Okay, cool.
Yeah, here you go, spicy cold food.
We shouldn't forget about the two that came down here. We need to get their effects.
Yeah.
Where are their effects?
They're right there.
Oh, let's see here. Okay.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Well, you
And
guys,
maybe a little bit over here.
Distract them with the food. I'm going to look. Okay, let me gather.
Yeah, a few
So
that are over
you go,
here.
so it's like, it's got cinnamon, it's got wintergreen, it's like spicy.
What do I find?
hot and cold at the
You're
same
finding like
time.
little bits and pieces of, memorabilia.
Gonna assume
things
that they just sucked at the puzzle.
either sucked at the puzzle or, they were defending themselves in that
Yeah.
regard,
I thought, facing dragons is not for everybody. Okay, gathered.
So anyway, it's like a salad, and like it's got mintiness, but it's also got some heat to it.
Oh, I do love a good mint heat.
Yeah, here you go.
It
here you
activates.
go.
It's two separate parts of the mouth, so you can have both sensations at the same time.
That's amazing. That you have, because for me, I just put it all in one mouth, and then it just goes straight down. So, I taste it all at once.
Which is a fun fact for the viewers at home. If you the receptors for spiciness and mintiness are two entirely different sections, so you can activate both at the same time and taste hellfire.
Awesome. Awesome. Terrible.
Delicious.
Awesome.
Perfect for dragons.
Perfect for dragons. Here you go.
Perfect for dragons.
I've removed them out of my bag.
Yep.
Quantity of 0 now.
Yes,
And so
and
I'm just sitting there talking with them about food
Mhm.
and being very
Mhm.
friendly, and they're
Yes.
just like, taking
Yep.
a union break from sorting.
yep. Just a whole odd couple situation finally solved, and I will move you all back to when you eventually get.
These salads are like you two. You think you wouldn't get along, but there you are.
Yep. Zanus looks oddly relieved at seeing you all once again, giving a nod and making space at the table he was at. It takes a few moments for him to pull what was needed from his pack, but eventually there's a hefty purse of coin dropped on the table. I'll take the lads his effects and pass them on to other families. This is for the efforts made to bring him back. Looks like you got a story to tell if you don't mind learning it by me, for old time's sake. You always had the best way with what few words you did give, Ekar.
As long as he can tell the story and I can throw it back.
Okay, so I'm going to add
Rocky's done with your
300 coins, send that to the party stash, and I will divvy up the coins to everybody who's going to be getting 60 gold pieces.
Woo! Rich.
Hell yeah.
Another round of
Have
the
a-
silver stuff on me for story time.
Yeah, more tequila. And then Roan's just busted it down.
Yeah, busting it.
Ah. Mhm.
She's like fucking Pee Wee Herman on the fucking table. Which hopefully
With
draws
the
in more
vision
people.
in mind, the compass flickers to life once again, pointing towards the mountains ranging far off in the south. Just what was that curious structure? What could it exactly house? And what was that glint from within? What did it belong to? Answers will be unveiled to the fireflies next time.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hey.
ADHD was so strong today. Thank you for putting up with us as always.
Yes, and I'm glad to have given you something fun and given you a puzzle.
Good
And
times.
thank you for referencing the moss kobolds.
The Mo's hard scaling, yep. Oh. Yes, the Mo's, yep.
Oh, and the Mo's, yeah, the
Yes.
scale as well too. It's like very
Ugh.
good references across the board.
Funny reference.
I guess until
Now I
next
get to actually
time.
work on the next. Now I get to work on the next part of the adventure. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.